I hope you saw the first video. I may redo it. I know I made a couple little small mistakes. I'm going to go back and do it. But it talked about dice setting for the do. Now we're on dice setting for the don't. Real quick, we're going to go over the access numbers. You know that whatever you're looking at on the dice, whatever equals 7's on the bottom. So if you have 1's on the top, you have 6's on the bottoms. If you have 2's on the top, you have 5's on the bottoms. 2 and 5 is 7. If you have 3's on the top, you have 4's on the bottom. 3 plus 4 is 7. Those are called sister numbers. Then when you put the dice together, you have sister numbers. If you have 1's or aces on the top, we're going to start out from the outside and work in. 2 and 12 are sister numbers. So you've got 2 aces on the top. You have 2 12's on the bottom. 2 6's equal 12. So 2 and 12 is a sister number. If you have the 3 on the top, what equals 7? 2 plus 5 is 7, and 1 plus 6 is 7. So 11 is your sister number. 3's on the top, 11's on the bottom. If you have 4's on the top, and you can do it with a 3 1 or the 2 2's, 4's on the top, 10's are on the bottom. So 4 is one half of the sister number, 10 is the other. If you have 5's on the top, you can do it with a 3 2 or a 4 1. You're going to have 9's on the bottom. So 5 is the one number and 9 is the sister number. And of course, your 6's and 8's. If you have 6 on the top, you're going to have 8's on the bottoms. 6's on the tops, 8's on the bottoms. That can be a 5 1, a 4 2, or of course you can use your hard ways. 3 3 on the top, 4 4 on the bottom, 6 and 8. And the all-powerful 7, you've got 7 on the top, you've got 7 on the bottom. You have 7 on the top, you have 7 on the bottom, and of course with the 5 2, you have the 2 5 and the 5 2. If you add all those combinations up, that's 36. In dice setting, we're only going to use 4 sides, so you have 16 combinations. Now this is for the don't. You want to establish a point. So your best points for the don't are the 4, 5, 9, and 10. We're going to start out with the 6, 1, 4, 3 set. The reason it's called the 6, 1, 4, 3 are those are the numbers we're going to utilize. You really like 4's and 10's as a number for the don't side. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the 1 from dice A and the 3 from dice B, put it together. I've been telling you this all along. You've got to listen to it. The set is the same as the point. Repeat it after me. The set is the same as the point. Write it on your wrist. I don't care how you learn it, but memorize it. So if you want a 4, you put the 3 and the 1 together, and look what happens. You get 4's and 10's all the way around. All right. Just real quick again, if you write 2 through 12 across, you write the 6, 1, 4, 3 set. The combinations are 0, 2, 1, 3, 2 4's, 2 5's, 2 6's, 2 7's, 2 8's, 2 9's, 2 10's, 1 11, and 0 12. That's 16 combinations. Now, what are the sister numbers to the 1 and the 3? If you turn the 1 around, you've got the 6. If you turn the 3 around, you've got the 4. If the point is 10, the set is 10. Put them together. You got 6's and 4's all the way around. So it's a great way to establish a point of 4 or 10. It's called the 6 1 4 3 set. All right, remember it. Now we're going to go to the next set for the don't shooter. It's the 5 2 4 3 set. That's because that's the numbers we're utilizing. This is great from when the point is you want to establish a 5 or a 9. You're going to take the 3 from one die and 2 from the other. What did I tell you earlier? The point is the same as the set. I put the 3 2 together. It's 5. There's 2 ways to make a 5. You're going to hit the 3 2 or the 5 4. And there's 3 ways to make the 9. The 6 3 and the 5 4. All right. So here are all the numbers for that. Write it down. 5, 2, 4, 3 set. We got 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 2 5s, 2 6s, 2 7s, 2 8s, 2 9s, 1 10, 1 11, 1 12. That's 16 combinations. So you're trying for 4s and 5s, 9s and 10s. You may get a 6 and 8. I'm going to show you how to equalize that. So those are the two sets to establish the don't pass line number. Now you want to 7 out. The next set to 7 out, especially for the 6s and the 8s. If your point is 6 and 8, you're going to use the 5 2 5 2 set. Write it down. 5 2 5 2. Here are the combinations for that set. 1 2 0 3s, 2 4s, 2 6, 2 5s, only 1 6, 4 7s, only 1 8, 2 9s, 2 10s, 0 11, 1 12. That's 16 combinations. Now what have I been telling you for the last 2 videos? The point is the same as the set. You want to 7 out, you put the 5 and a 2 together. Alright? You've got 7s all the way around. Alright? The point is the same as the set. 5 and 2 is 7. Now look at if you're going to make the point, here's how you're only going to do it. The only way to roll a 6 and 8 is a hard 6 and a hard 8. So say you have $10 on the pass line. How do you equalize that so it doesn't hurt you? You take a hard way on the 6 and a hard way on the 8 that pays 10 for 1. Alright? If for some reason you do hit the 8 or the 6, you can only do it hard ways. So your hard way bet protects your don't pass bet. You're really going to get back 9 plus your dollar chip. So you're going to be minus $1 totally. They're going to give you 10 back. You made 9. It cost you $1. But it's a hedge bet. If you have a little bit better budget, put $2 on the hard way. Okay, if you do make the 6 or 8, you get back 20. You lost 10, so you're going to be ahead. You're actually going to be ahead $18, 9 and 9. All right, 9 4 1 is 9 2 1 is the same as 10 4 1. But it is an insurance bet. So if you do make the point, you're going to cover yourself. If you 7 out, they have to pay you 100%, 10 for 10. Don't lay odds on the first roll. I'll get to that in a second. All right, so that is for the 6 and 8. You're going to use the 5 2 5 2 set. Let's say your point is 4, 5, 9, or 10. Your point, your don't pass point is 4, 5, 9, or 10. You're going to change it to the 4 3 4 3 set. 4 3 4 3. That's because those are the numbers we're utilizing. You want the 7. What do? What's the key? The point is the same as the set. You take the 4 and the 3, you put it together. You got 7s all the way around. All right. If they flip on you, you still have 7s. If they flip on you the other way, you still have 7s. So you've got 4 ways for the 7. And if they flip, 5 and 6. That's 6 combinations. Now look at. If you make the point, you can only make it hard. 2 2s for the 4, 2 5s for the 10. What do? You take a hard way bet. All right, same situation, same philosophy. You're protecting your don't come bet, your $10 bet. This pays 8 4 1, 7 plus your chip. You could put down $2 if you think you're going to roll it. All right. It's a hedge bet to protect your don't pass line. So always take the hard ways because that's the only way you can make the numbers from the 7 out point of view is the hard ways. So you're going to take a hard 6, hard 8 when your point 6, 8. You're going to take a hard 4 and a hard 10 when your point is 4 or 10. Now here is my favorite. Let's say your point is 5 or 9. When I'm shooting from the don't, I try for 5s and 9s because if you look at the chart, and I think I went over this, but just so you have it, the 4 3 4 3 set gives you 1 2, 2 3s, 1 4, 0 5s, 2 6s, 4 7s, 2 8s, 0 9, 1 10, 2 11s, and a 12. So if you have a 5 and 9 as your point on your don't pass, and you set the 7s, There's no way to roll a 5 because you've taken the 4 out of the equation, so you can't roll a 4 and a 1. You've taken the 3 out of the equation, so you can't roll a 3 and a 2. This is unbelievable. It's 4-0 in your favor. You're going to 7 out. Now let's say you have a $10 pass line bet. I like to take a couple rolls before I 7 out. I may go back to the 5-2-4-3 set, get a couple field bets. I like to have 1 or 2 don't come bets. If you're just betting the don't pass line and you're not betting any other bets, do not lay odds. Why? Let's say you'd laid $15 odds. You've got 25 on the table. If you win, you only get $10 for your lay bet, $10 for your pass line bet. You're betting 25 to win 20. For you math experts, that's an 80% return on your money. But if you don't take odds, they have to pay you 10 for 10. That's 100% on your money. They have to pay you 100%. You've got the table, you've got the house against the wall, and they have to return your bet 100% to 100%. Here is your exception to the rule. There's always an exception. If you're going to come through the don't come for a couple bets, I want you to lay odds on the first roll only. Did you hear what I say? The first roll only until that don't come bet gets into effect. Let's say you roll a 4 for the don't come bet. Now you take your odds off. The reason you left it on is if the 7 came, you'd get paid 10 for 10 on the pass line. They'll pay you 10 to 15 on your odds. It's a hedge bet against your don't come. You're protecting the don't come bet. It's a wash. Once you get that don't come bet in there, take your odds off. Now if you 7 out, they got to pay you $10 even money on your don't pass line bet and $10 even money on your don't come bet. You've got the house against the wall. You are the bookie, they are the booker. It is a powerful way to play. Most players don't do it. And remember, when the 5 and 9 is your point on the don't come, it's 4 ways to win, 0 ways to lose. It's incredible. So definitely try that. Now, I'm going to get into dice setting just for a second. You know, I've seen all these different names for sets. The cross V set and all that stuff, or the cross sixes, you know. But if you don't have the right access numbers in there, like the 5 and the 4 for the 9, you could actually have it a cross sixes with the 4 and the 2. You don't want that. So again, the access numbers are most important. I've seen all kinds of crazy combinations. I've seen a herd. You've got the 3V, the 2V. I've seen the 4 half of 10 set, the 6 half of 8 set, the 5 upside down 9 set. Listen, are you shooting craps or are you baking a cake? Just remember the point is the same as the set, all right? Now, on grips, everybody throws with the 2 or 3 fingers in the front. Some people put them on the side. They put their thumb in the back, all right? And they throw them down the table. They want to hit and die. I did that grip for a long time, but then I read a book called Dice Control for the Casino Craps. If you're just starting out, take 2 die, glue them together, all right? It's a great way to get your wrist and muscle memory together before you go to a basic set of dice. Here's a set I just learned about a couple months ago, and I'm utilizing it. I take my fingers in the front, I take my back finger and my forefinger, and I put it behind the die. It's called the lock grip. I've got equal pressure in the front, equal pressure in the back. If I take my thumb away, I can literally still throw the dice down the table. It's called the lock grip. Now for muscle memory, put your fingers like this, especially if you have thinner fingers. It's going to work better. You're going to have to practice. Put a little rubber band or a tape around it. So it's like when you were a kid and you had a baseball and your mitt with neats foot oil. You want to build that pocket in there. After a while, you're just going to be able to come down, pick up the dice. Come down like the claw in the carnival, pick up the dice. Then you go to a regular set of dice, come down, pick up the dice. All right? You can work it out where you can do both hands. Come down, pick up the dice. When you're just starting, push down on it, but try to see if you can get this grip. It's a great grip. I've been really having great results with it. All right, we've only got a few minutes left, so real quick, If you want to get a hold of me, get to me. My name is Gary, a.k.a. Garrison. My phone number is 702-772-6011, 702-772-6011. My email is loriggary@yahoo.com. You can always freeze this and write it down. A lot of people ask me, hey, Garrison, what book should I get if I just want to learn the game? I've got about 20 books on craps. I think I've read everything. The book I recommend is John Patrick's Basic Book on Craps. It is excellent. Talks about the big four and the little three. Big four, money management, discipline, bankroll, knowledge of the game. Little three, theory, logic, and trends. It talks about place betting. It gives you some great systems. I recommend that book. It's only $20. You can get it on Amazon. If you guys are so cheap and you don't want to spend $20 because you don't tip the dealers to begin with, they have these big buildings in Vegas and probably in your city. You go inside and they have all these books and videos. They're called libraries. Most people, you can get this book at the library. I know it's in Vegas. So check that out. Give me a call. Now remember your sister numbers. What did I tell you before? If 11's on the top, the 3's on the bottom. 11's on the top, 3's on the bottom. But sometimes you can go to the casino, shake them, get 11 on the top, 11 on the bottom. 11 on the top, 11 on the bottom. Shake them again, you get 11 on the top, 3 on the bottom. You work that out, get back to me. Learn your dice sets. Remember, the set is the same as the point. I can't emphasize it enough, guys. It's the most important thing in dice setting. Text me, send me an email. Start shooting from the don't. You're going to make a lot of money. I do.